Hi and welcome to the recovery package. Important information: the support provided in this package is a coaching session. If you are in a state of clinical depression, you should contact your doctor or psychologist. You can optionally use this coaching session concurrently with other treatments, but it must be in alignment with your doctor or psychologist advice. Before we start, I would like to introduce you to the content. This material will provide insight into how your experience with a narcissist has affected your brain and body. The information may be shocking, but don't worry. We will address all the negative impacts in the upcoming sections. This material is about you and how you can come back to yourself. It's not about the narcissist, as we cannot change them. Try to avoid focusing on the anger over what the narcissist have done to you. Anger will not help you and may even limit your process. Anger is a natural emotion after encountering a narcissist, but it's a stage we must move through, not remain stuck in. In short, forgive but never forget what the narcissist did to you. Forgive in your mind, because narcissists are often the result of a greater pain than they have shown you. They are like damaged 5-year-old children trapped in adult bodies, unable to understand this world as you do. The narcissist is not important anymore, but you are. You need to reclaim your life, especially if you have children. They need you. This session is all about you and how you can rebuild your life after your experience with a narcissist. Many people ask whether they can return to their life as they were before they met the narcissist. The short answer is yes and no. It's up to you. If you choose to stop the process once you feel the pain has subsided and you have returned to a tolerable life, then yes, you may move on. But if you want to learn from your experience with a narcissist, if you want to see it as an investment, then continue throughout the entire material in this package. You will see that your experience with a narcissist was not for nothing. It will make sense, and you will gain valuable insight that will benefit you for the rest of your life. At the end of the material, you will have access to what we call the gift from meeting a narcissist. It's up to you whether you want to receive it, but it requires that you commit to the entire journey. There is no easy and fast highway out of the narcissistic hell. It's more like a calm country road. There may be some bumps and setbacks along the way, but if they occur, be gentle with yourself and start up using the tools again. Most people feel a positive process after using the tools for about 3 weeks. That doesn't mean you'll be 100% fine after 3 weeks, but you will start seeing progress. It may take months or even years, depending on the severity of your experience and the time you spent exposed to the narcissist. Enjoy the positive process and continue using the tools, and you will emerge stronger on the other side. How is stress involved in narcissism? Stress is the core of narcissism. Narcissists are born of stress, and they pass this stress on to those around them, especially their partners. The narcissistic game is all about stressing their partners. Their methods are designed to create a constant state of stress for their victims. Everything you experience with a narcissist impacts you, and that impact is stress. But what is stress? Stress is essentially physical brain damage, normally temporary, caused by biochemistry being disrupted by a psychic event. This event could be an unhealthy relationship or a narcissistic one. Stress can cause a range of disease and disrupt the brain and body. breaking down important vitamins and minerals needed for an effective immune system. The brain's communication with the body is thrown off and balance is lost. Stress is dangerous, really dangerous. How does this work? How can a narcissist affect us so profoundly? The answer lies in the way narcissists exploit our most basic defense system, a system that humans develop over many years to survive threats to our health and life. In ancient times, it was used to protect us from dangerous animals like bears, tigers, and hostile tribes. Today, we don't often face these kind of threats, but our defense system remains active. It can be triggered by stress at work, or in this case, by being in close contact with a narcissist. The system still helps us surviving dangerous situations, but when it comes to stress, it can make us sick and, in worst cases, cost us our life. This defense system is known as the limbic system, also called the new brain. In the first episode, we will take a closer look at this remarkable system, how it works, and what goes wrong when we are under the influence of a narcissist. The material will guide you in understanding how the narcissist encounter has affected you. This insight will hopefully bring peace as it explains why you feel the way you do and give you an understanding of your situation. The material will outline the negative impacts the narcissist has inflicted on you and provide you with the tools to counteract these effects. You won't just learn about these tools, but also why they work. Welcome to a transformative journey back to life.